श्रुत्वात् सर्वं तथा मदीयं गाथा यथा राध्यते मुक्तेर्माधव भारती प्रतिकृति भ्रान्त्यार्ति विद्यार्थिनी विरचयिमैदण्डं बन्धोदयाम्बा तेन भवत्ताममास्ति निप्रदशतकोटैर्निर्वरं मानवास्तु यते चातकेन रूपं मुरारेर्विरमिल्यध्यानमुक्तियत्नं कर्मपि सकलदत्तं मुक्तिदं प्राणिनाय परममृतमेकं जीवनं भूषणं मे मधुर मधुर मंगलम सतमवल्ली सफलम चित्स्वरूपम प्रकृतिगीतम मिश्रतया हेलयावामृतवर्णमातं तारे कृष्णामा लक्ष्मण जानकी किरणं मां चिन्तयन्तं मरमाणि मत भक्त्यन्तलवनी क्रूरातरं बाणिना नित्यम्यामृत पूर्व जन्म निरो हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. First of all, offer my millions of obeisances to lotus feet of Asmati Guru Pad Padma until our present Guru Srimad Bhaktivedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Randy Swami Shishya Bhaktivedanta Gandhi Maharaj, Ram Nishta Santa Shri Anirudh Das Prabhu, and all the Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis are gathered here to accept my humble obeisance. So we are discussing chapter 26, introduction to Rasa Tattva. Vijay Kumar was absent for about a month. During this time, Rajanath's grandmother, pardon?
No.
Rajanath's grandmother, who understood the disposition of both Rajanath and Vijay Kumar, arranged for a suitable bride through a Brahman mediator. When Vijay Kumar was informed, he sent his younger brother to Bilbo Pushkarini to organize the wedding ceremony, which was duly performed at an astrologically auspicious time on an auspicious day. Vijay Kumar arrived sometime later when all the marriage proceedings had been completed. He sat without much interest in the situation around him and did not discuss worldly affairs such as health and prosperity, for his heart was deeply absorbed in spiritual matters. Brajanath detected his indifference and said, "Uncle, your heart appears to be uncertain these days. Why is that? Is it simply by your order that I am bound in the shackles of worldly life? What have you decided to do yourself?" Vijay Kumar said, "I decided to finally go to Sri Dhampuri to have the darshan of Shri Purushottam, Shri Jagannath Dev. Some pilgrims are setting out for Puri in a few days. I will also go with them. I shall go and take permission from Shri Gurudev." After taking lunch that afternoon, Rajanath and Vijay Kumar went to Mayapur, where they offered Dandat Pranams at Shri Raghunath Das Babaji's feet and begged his permission to make a pilgrimage to Puri. Babaji Mahasaya was delighted to hear their plea. His heart melted with affection and said, "It is therefore that you are going to Puri to take darshan of Jagannath." Even Mahaprabhu's sitting place is in Kashi Mishra's house in Puri. Shri Gopal Guru Goswami, the disciple of Shri Vakreshwar Pandit, is present there now in all his glories. He is sure to have his darshan and accept his instructions with devotion. Nowadays, it is only in that Mahatma's thought that the splendor of Shri Sarup Damodar Goswami's teaching is fully manifest. Having received Shri Gurudev's permission, Brajanath and Vijay Kumar joyfully returned home. On the way, at Brajanath's eager request, Vijay Kumar agreed also to take him to Puri. When they arrived home, they disclosed their plans for the pilgrimage to everyone. Brajanath, Brajanath's grandmother was also ready to go with them. So finally it was decided that all three would go. The famous Rath Yatra of Sri Jagannath, Sri Baladev and Sri Subhadra Devi is held in Puri in the month of Ashad, June and July. At that time, those who are dedicated to Dharma flood in from all corners of India and descend on Puri en masse. For this reason, pilgrims from distant places set out from their homes many days beforehand in order to arrive in good time. The month of Jeshta, May, June had scarcely begun when these three also set out for Puri along with the other pilgrims. After walking for some days, they passed Tantan and arrived in Jaleshwar. Gradually moving on, they took darshan of Kirchura Gopinath and came to Sri Girija Kshetra, where they performed Nadhi Gaya Kriya and took bath in Vaitarani. Later they had darshan of Sri Sakshi Gopal in Katak. Katak actually. There is a place called Katak. So there was no means, no trains or something. I think they were walking. You can see that where they saw the deity of Gopal, where they had darshan of Sri Sakshi Gopal in Katak. And Sri Lingaraj in Ekamra Kanan. Finally they arrived in Shri Kshetra, Puri Dham. So here, all the pilgrims were accommodated in various places as directed by their respective pandas, guardian. Vijay Kumar, Brajanath and Brajanath's grandmother found lodging at Harachandi Sahi. In accordance with the regulative principles, they took bath in the sea, then went for darshan of Sri Jagannath. They began to take darshan, perform parikrama and honor the prasad of the various tirthas of that dham. After 3 or 4 days, Vijay Kumar and Brajanath had darshan of the Sri Vigraha of Srimad Mahaprabhu as well as his footprints and also his fingerprints impressed on the Garuda Stamba, column of Garuda, in the temple of Sri Jagannath. When Shivan Mahaprabhu took darshan of Sri Jagannath Dev, he would become overwhelmed with prem and streams of tears would flow from his eyes. At such times, the stones beneath his feet melted from his touch and were marked with his footprints. At the same time, his prem also melted the Garuda Stamba, which he used to support himself, and the marks of his fingers became imprinted there. When Vijay Kumar and Rajanath saw his impressions, they became overwhelmed with prem. That same day, they went to Kashi Mishra Bhavan. In that great house constructed from stone in Shri Gambira, the small room in which Srimad Mahaprabhu would reside in his state of prem. There, in order to console him when he was immersed in feelings of separation from Krishna, his dear associates, Shri Sarup Damodar and Rai Ramananda, would recite shlokas and sing bhajans about the pastimes of Radha and Krishna. Vijay Kumar and Brajanath took darshan of that place and of Sriman Mahaprabhu's paraphernalia, such as his wooden sandals, that are gloriously present there. On one side, within is the mandir of Sri Radha Kant, and on the other side was a seat of Goswami. Vijay and Raghunath fell at Sri Gopal Guru Goswami's feet. They were carried away in the happiness of Prem and began to shed tears. Sri Gopal Guru Goswami was very pleased to see their ecstatic sentiments of convinced them. He made them sit down close to him and immediately asked them, I wish to know who you are. When Vijay and Vajanath introduced themselves, Guru Goswami's eyes began to stream with tears of love. Hearing the name of Sri Navadvip, he said, today I have become blessed by seeing the residents of Sri Dham Mayapur, Sri Dham Navadvip. Tell me, how are the Vaishnavas in Mayapur, such as Sri Raghunath Das and Gora Chand Das? Are they well? Oh, when I remember Raghunath Das, the memories of my Shiksha Guru, Sri Das Goswami, come to my mind. Guru Goswami called his disciple, Sri Dhyanachandra, and said, these two Mahatmas will take prasad here today. Sri Dhyanachandra took them both to his room and offered them Sri Mahaprasad. Afterwards, the three of them discussed many subjects. Dhyanachandra Goswami was overjoyed when he saw Vijay Kumar's vast erudition in Srimad Bhagavatam and recognized Rajanath as a fine scholar of all the Shastras. He related all their discussions to Sri Guru Goswami, who was also delighted to hear of their expertise in Shastra. Sri Gopal Guru Goswami called them near to him and said, you are both very dear to me. Kindly allow me to see you every day as long as you stay in Sri Purushottam Dham. Vijay Kumar humbly replied, O Prabhu, Sri Raghunath Das Babaji of Sri Mayapur has bestowed great mercy upon us. He has given us so much shiksha and he ordered us to accept instructions at your divine feet. Guru Goswami said, Raghunath Das Babaji is a highly learned scholar and you should follow his instructions thoroughly. If you want to know anything further, you may come here tomorrow afternoon and present your inquiries. You may honor Mahaprasad here tomorrow. They conversed for some time and then Vijay Kumar and Raghunath took permission from Sri Guru Goswami and returned to Harchandi Sai. The next day, Vijay Kumar and Raghunath returned to Sri Radha Kant Mutt at the appointed time. They honored Prasad and then approached Sri Gopal Guru Goswami. When they offered their respectful pranam to him, they said, Prabhu, we want to know about Rasatat. Our lives will become successful when we hear about Krishna Bhakti Rasa from your lotus mouth. You are the preeminent Guru Master of the Nimananda Sampradaya, and you are reigning as Jagat Guru on the seat of Sriman Mahaprabhu's successor, Sri Swarup Goswami. We desire to hear Rasatattva from your divine lips so that our scholarship may become fruitful. Sri Gopal Guru Goswami was overjoyed and taking these worthy disciples to a solitary place, he spoke to them. Sachinandan Nivai Pandit appeared in Sri Navadvip Mayapur and is very life breath of the bhaktas of Sri Gaura Mandal, Sri Kshetra Mandal and Sri Raja Mandal. May that Sachinandan give us joy. May Sri Swarup Goswami, whose Madhur Ras Seva always fills Sri Mahaprabhu with elation, be manifest in the core of our hearts. Shivakareshwar Pandit thoroughly captivated Nimai Pandit with his dancing. He also showered his mercy on Devananda Pandit by purifying him and making him Krishna's Bhakta. May that Shivakareshwar Pandit confer all auspiciousness upon you. Rasa is an unequal tattva which can be compared to the rising of the moon, whose radiance is the expanding Leela of Brahma, Shri Krishna. Bhakti Ras is the function of Krishna Bhakti when it becomes absolutely pure. Rajanath, is rasa a principle that is predetermined? Goswami, I cannot answer that question in a single word, yes or no. I will explain the subject elaborately so that you can understand it clearly. The Krishna Rati, about which you have heard from your Gurudev, is called Sthai Bhav. So basically, everyone has a Sthai Bhav. So, Sthai Bhav means a permanent ecstasy. So, here Gopal Guru Goswami is telling that everyone has a permanent ecstasy. When the other components, samagri of rasa, are combined with the sthai bhav, the resultant manifestation is called Krishna Bhakti Rasa. Actually, this is the ISKCON name also comes from Krishna Bhakti Rasa Bhavita Mati Kriyatam Yati Kutopi Labhyate Tatra Laulyamapi Mulyamekalam Janmakoti Sukrutae Nalabhyate. You can find Krishna consciousness anywhere, then you should accept that. But what is the price? Only the greed. You should have the greed. I want to attain Krishna Rasa. That is actually the qualification. Rajanath, will you kindly explain in detail what is Sthai Bhav and what are the constituent ingredients of Rasa? We have heard from our Guru about Bhava, but we haven't heard how Bhavas combine with each other to form Rasa. So, Goswami, ordinarily at the stage of Bhava, Bhakti is Krishna. Rati arises in the heart of the Bhakta from the sanskara of past and present lives and develops further to the stage of Rasa where it becomes the very embodiment of Ananda. It is made up of four different ingredients. Number one, Bhav. Number two, Anubhav. Number three, Sattvic Bhav. Number four, Vibhicharya Sanchari. I will first explain these ingredients. Vibhav is the cause of tasting Rati. Here, Goswami is explaining that Vibhav is the cause of tasting Rati. And it has two divisions. Alamban, the support, and Uddipan, the awakening stimulus. Alamban also has two divisions, namely the object, Vishaya, and abode, Ashraya. The Ashraya of Rati is the person in whom Rati exists, while the Vishaya of Rati is the person towards whom Rati is directed. Krishna's bhaktas are the Ashraya of Rati because they have Rati in their hearts. As Krishna is the Vishaya of Rati. The Rati is directed towards him. Rajanath, so far we have understood that Vibhav is divided into two parts, Alamban and Uddipan. And then Alamban, that Alamban is also divided into two categories, namely Ashraya and Vishay. Krishna is Vishay and the Bhaktas are Ashraya. Now we are encouraged to know whether Krishna is sometimes the Ashraya of Rati. Goswami, yes, he is. When Bhaktas have Rati towards Krishna, Krishna is Vishay and the Bhaktas are Alamban. And when Krishna is ready towards the bhaktas, then the Krishna is Ashray and the bhaktas are Vishay. So Ashray and Vishay. Basically, Ashray means shelter. Ashray means shelter. And Vishay means actually the engine. Radharani is the Ashray, Ashray of Prema. And Krishna is the Vishay. But when the bhaktas are ready towards Krishna, Krishna is the Vishay and the bhaktas are Adamma. But when Krishna is ready towards the bhaktas, then Krishna is Ashray and the bhaktas are Vishay. Bhajanath. We have heard from our Gurudev about Sri Krishna's 64 qualities. If there is anything further to be described in regard to Sri Krishna, please tell us. Goswami, all the qualities exist fully in Sri Krishna. His manifestation is complete in Dvaraka, more complete in Mathura, and most complete in British. This is because of a degree to which the qualities are manifested in the respective dhams. Krishna is one, but he plays the parts of four types of heroes, Nayaka, according to the differences in his Leela. They are number one, hero Datta, number two, hero Dalita, number three, Dhira Shanta, and number four, hero Thata. Brajanath, what types of Nayak hero Datta? So here, the question is coming that what type of Nayak is hero Datta? Hero Datta Nayak. There are different heroes. So he's asking, what type of Nayak is hero Datta? The symptoms of Krishna as hero Datta Nayak are gravity, courtesy, forgiveness, compassion, modesty, and concealed pride. So basically, these are the qualities of the hero Datta Nayak. So basically, Krishna reveals himself as four types of hero: hero Datta, Dhir Lalit, Dhir Shanta, and hero Datta. Hero Datta. So these are very famous. Hero Datta, Dhira Shanta, Sudhira Lalita Kanta, Hero Datta Lalana Nayaka, Chitapa Pita Pishtita, Vidusha Kasuve Sevita, Pita Marta Priya Narmasaka. So, Krishna is Hero Datta Nayak. Also, it is told that the two deities, Gopinath is more handsome. He is Dhirodhata in nature. Gopal is Dhirodhata in nature. Govinda and Gopinath are Dhirodhavita. Gopal has a 9 leg waist in graceful form, bends in 3 places. So, the symptoms of Krishna as Dhirodhata Nayak are gravity, courtesy, forgiveness, compassion, modesty, and concealed pride. Rajanayak. What kind of Nayak is called Dhirodhavita? Krishna falls under the control of his beloved devotees because he is expert in relishing living melody, rasika. He is on the threshold of youth, Navyovana. He is engineous in joking, but not chatu, and he is free from anxiety, nishchintata. That is why he is called Dhira Narasimha, Brajanath. And what are the symptoms of Dhira Shantana? Krishna is known as Dhira Shantana when he is decorated with the qualities of being naturally sedate, forbearing, judicious, and humble. Prajanath, what is Dhirodhata? Sometimes in his Leela, Krishna is also seen to be jealous, egotistical, deceitful, angry, fickle, and boastful. Their time is known as Dhirodhata Nayak, Prajanath. The qualities that you have described are mutually contradictory. So how can they possibly exist at the same time in one Krishna? Goswami. Krishna is in nature fully independent, perfect, and supreme, and he has boundless opulence. It is by the action of Krishna's Jimta Shakti, inconceivable potency, that these contradictory qualities exist at the same time. For example, we read in the Kurma Purana, स्थूलश्चाणुश्चैव स्थूलो अणुश्चैव सर्वदा वर्णा सर्वदा प्रोक्ता श्यामो रक्ता कामो रक्तन्तलोचना ऐश्वर्ययोगा भगवान् वृद्धार्थो अभिधीयते तथापि दोषो परमे नैवार्याचकञ्चना गुणावृद्ध अपि हत्येते समाहार्यान्तमन्तरा. All contradictory qualities are splendidly and very beautifully manifest in Bhagwan at the same time. Although he is intangible and minute in every way, he is tangible and all pervading in every way. He is devoid of mundane color, but he has a transcendental charm, and the corner of his eyes are reddish. This is how he has been described in the Shastra. Bhagavan is said to possess contradictory virtues on account of his mystic opulence. Nevertheless, no fault can be attributed to Parameshwara. Although the aggregate of his qualities seem to be contradictory, his qualities are certainly virtues in all respects. In the Mahabharata Purana, it's stated, सर्वे नित्या सर्वे नित्या शाश्वता च देहस्तस्य परमात्मनः देहस्तस्य परात्मनः हानोपदानरहिता नैव प्रकृतिजा चेत् परमानन्दसंग्रहः ज्ञानमात्रश्च सर्वथा सर्वे सर्वगुणैः पूर्णा सर्वदोषविवर्जिता. All the bodies of that Paramatma are Nitya and free from the two types of activities known as giving up and accepting. These bodies are not born from material nature, but are composed with consciousness and are the embodiment of Paramananda. Each and every limb of his body is filled with transcendental qualities and is free from all defects. So the Vaishnava says, Ashtaksha Mahadoshay Rahita Bhagavatanu Sarvaishwaryamai Satya Vijnananda Rupini. Bhagavan is endowed with all kinds of superhuman power, perfect knowledge, and joy. And his body is free from the 18 types of general faults. 18 general faults are Mohastandra Brahmoruksha Rasata Kamulbara Dulata Madamatsarjo Himsa Kheda Parishramo Himsa Kheda Parishramo. असत्यम क्रोध आकांक्षा आशंका विश्वविभ्रम ईशमत्व परापेक्षा दोषा अष्टादशोदिता. Number one, illusion. Number two, lethargy. Number three, bewilderment. Number four, dullness. Number five, intense lust. Number six, wickedness. Number seven, pride. Number eight, envy. Number nine, violence. Number 10, remorse. Number 11, desire for excessive peace and comfort. Number 12, untruthfulness. Number 13, anger. Number 14, anger. Number 15, fear. Number 16, hallucination. Number 17, contradiction. And number 18, the tendency to depend on others. So, these defects, 18 defects They are enumerated, and they are certainly not present in Bhagwan. Illusion, lethargy, bewilderment, dullness, intense lust. So all these defects not present in Bhagwan. Bhagwan is completely free from all the defects. So Bhagwan is not having uh, lethargy. He is not in Maya. He has no laziness. He has no confusion. Bewilderment or confusion. And then he has no dullness also. Means he has no stagnation. He does not have intense lust like strong desire for self gratification. He has no fickleness. Means he has no instability. And he is not having pride. Means no arrogance. He has no envy. He has no jealousy. And admiration. He also brings on regret, remorse. He doesn't excessive craving for peace and comfort. He doesn't have that. Untruthfulness, dishonesty, he doesn't. Anger. Hankering is longing for something, he doesn't have that kind of fear. Then no hesitation, deficiency, contradiction, and then dependence on others. All these qualities, Bhagwan doesn't have. All these defects. All those transcendental qualities are present in the forms of the avatars, and they are expressed to the most extent in Sri Krishna, who is avatar, the origin of all avatars. In addition to these, Sri Krishna possesses a further 8 qualities which indicate his manliness, Purushatva. These are Shobha, beauty. Number 2, Vilas, fascinating transcendental pastimes. Number 3, Madhurya, sweetness. Number 4, Mangalya, auspiciousness. Sthirta, Sthirta, stability. Number 6 is Teja, brilliance. Number 7 is Lalita, playfulness. Number 8 is Audarja, beneficence. His beauty is particularly noticeable in kindness towards the lowly, rivalry towards his peers, valor, enthusiasm, dexterity, and the revelation of truth. Vilas is characterized by him by his profound manner, calm glance, and humorous words. His madhurya sweetness is noticeable for pleasing loveliness, is manifest in all his activities. His auspiciousness is the abode of faith of the entire world. His stability means that he is not deviated in any activity. His brilliance means attracting the attention of everyone towards him. He exhibits an abundance of amorous sentiments and endeavors, and it was called Lalita or playful. His mood of completely offering himself is called Audarja. Shri Krishna is the scripture of beauty, and in his human-like pastimes, figures such as Kavita have been described as his assistants in matters of dharma. Kshatriyas such as Yudha in matters of war, and ministers such as Uddhav in matter of counsel. You'll see that amazing qualities, the qualities that describe all the qualities in the ocean of all the qualities. Krishna is the ocean of all the qualities. And some of those qualities are present in his uh, some of his incarnations. But actually, all the qualities are present in Sri Krishna. So that's why we are very fortunate to be worshipping Supreme Lord Sri Krishna. So in the realm of transcendental forms, the avatars their beauty adorn. But in Sri Krishna, all qualities converge. Avatar is the origin of this cosmic search. 8 more qualities, manliness to show, essence is being a radiant glow. Beauty, a sight that captivates the eyes, kindness to be truly, rivalries that lie. Fascinating pastime, a mesmerizing dance, profound in his manner, a calm glance, His words a playful and humorous delight. Vilas his essence shining ever so bright. Sweetness flows through his every move. Loveliness in activities, a breathing brew. Auspiciousness, the faith of the world. In his presence, divine blessings unfold. Stability unshaken in all he engages. No deviation, his purpose never ages. Brilliance that catches all attention, drawing all towards him in that fascination. Playfulness, a wealth of amorous desire, Lalit his charm sets hearts on fire. Audarya, the complete surrender of his being, offering himself beneficence unseen. Shri Krishna, the jewel top all heroes, sages, warriors, and counselors he bestows. In human-like pastimes, these beings assist in matters of dharma, war, and guidance they persist. So let us marvel at Krishna's divine manifestation with awe and reverence, in profound fascination. For in him these qualities converge and reside, a glorious being, the entire, a glorious being, the eternal guide. You see that how glorious is Krishna. So Bhajana, I have understood how Krishna is the heroic personification of Nelu. Now please tell us about Krishna's bhaktas who are fit to experience rasa and who are included in the category of bhav. So now any discussion about Bhagavan never complete without the devotee. We must always try to respect the devotees. So Krishna is incomplete without the devotees. Understand? Although he is complete, but rasa is not complete without devotees are involved. So Krishna is rasovai saha, rasoyam devaya lapna anandi bhavati. So he is the emporium of all the mellows, all the transcendental mellows. So here, all these transcendental qualities are present. So here, Raghunath is asking question. I have fully understood how Krishna is the heroic person for the personification of mellows. Now please tell us about Krishna's bhaktas who are fit to experience rasa and who are included in the category of Goswami. Only those whose hearts are overcome with living sentiments for Krishna can be bhaktas in the Tattva. All of the 29 qualities from truthfulness to bashfulness being embarrassed by true statements which have been described in relation to Krishna are also found in his bhaktas. Bhajana, how many types of Krishna bhaktas are fit to experience rasa? Goswami. There are two types, the sadhakas and the siddhas. Bhajana, who is the sadhaka? Goswami. Sadhakas are those in whom ruchi for the topics of Krishna has arisen and who have acquired the qualification to have direct darshan of Krishna, but who have not yet completely surpassed obstacles and difficulties. Madhyam bhaktas, along with the symptoms described in Srimad Bhagavatam, Ishvare tadadneshu balaseshu visasucha, are in the category of sadhaka. Bhajana, Prabhu, are the bhaktas described in Srimad Bhagavatam 11.2.47, Archayami Vahare, not eligible to experience rasa? Goswami, they are not sadhakas until they become Shuddha bhaktas by the mercy of other Shuddha bhaktas. Only personalities like Bilamangal are genuine sadhakas. Bhajanath, who are the Siddha bhaktas? Goswami, Siddha bhaktas are those who do not experience any suffering, whose activities are all performed under the shelter of Sri Krishna, and who always taste the happiness of prem. There are two types of Siddha bhaktas: those who have gained perfection, Samprapta Siddha, and those who are eternally perfect, Nitya Siddha. Bhajanath, who are the bhaktas who have gained perfection, Samprapta Siddha? Goswami, they are also of two types. Those who attain perfection through sadhan Siddha, and those who have achieved perfection by mercy, Vipassana. Prajana, who are the Nitya Siddhas. Rupa Goswami has said, Atmakoti Gunam Krishne Devanam Paramam Gata Nityananda Guni Sarve Nitya Siddha Mukunda. The Nitya Siddhas are those who like Mukunda are the embodiment of Ananda and whose qualities are eternal. Their main symptom is that they are endowed with a prem for Krishna that is 10 million times more than they have for themselves. So this is actually the qualification. Whatever love one has for oneself, if one has 10 million times more love for Krishna, then that person actually is called Nitya Siddha. So, as the verse is quoting actually. So the Nitya Siddhas are those who, like Mukunda, are the embodiment of Ananda. They are the embodiment of Ananda and whose qualities are eternal. Their main symptoms is that they are endowed with the prema for Krishna. That is 10 million times more than they have for themselves. So here, in realms beyond the mortal sphere, where time's constants not adhere, beside the Nitya Siddhas, celestial in their grace, embodiments of bliss in Krishna's embrace, their very essence, eternal and true, radiates with divine love imbued. Ananda, the life force that they embody, endless joy, their eternal journey. 10 million times their love does swell. For Krishna the Supreme, they forever dwell. Their hearts aglow with devotion untold, a prema exquisite, more precious than gold. Their every thought, their every breath, immersed in Krishna's Leelas, there is no death. In Rasa dance, they find their delight, forever immersed in love's eternal light. Their qualities transcend the mortal plane, infinite virtues like an eternal refrain, compassion, kindness, and boundless grace, embracing all beings in all encompassing embrace. In the realm of Nitya Siddhas, they reside, forever united by Krishna's side, their souls aflame with love, eternal fire, a symphony of devotion lifting higher and higher. O Nitya Siddhas, in your love we aspire to be like you, consumed by love's fire. May your example guide us on our way to Krishna's lotus feet, where we'll forever stay. Actually, a prayer, Nitya Siddhas. It is said in the Uttarakhanda of the Padma Puran, यथा सौमित्र भरतौ यथा संकर्षणादया तथा तेव जायन्ते निजलोकाय भृच्छया पुनस्तेनैव गच्छन्ति तत्पदं शाश्वतं परं न कर्मबन्धनं जन्म वैष्णवानां च विद्यते. Vaishnavas are not bound by karma, nor do they take birth like mundane human beings. Rather, they appear as Lakshman and Bharat, the sons of Sumitra, appeared with Sri Ramchandra, as Balaram and others appear in this material world with Bhagavan. Shri Krishna by his will and then return again to the eternal transcendental abode along with him, or as the members of the Janu dynasty also appear in Bhagavan's manifest pastimes, and they return with him to the supreme abode, Paramdham, when his pastimes become unmanifest. So Vaishnavas will come with Bhagavan, and when the transcendental road show all the pastimes of Bhagavan are finished, they return to the spiritual world. They don't belong here. So this is what is said in Jai Bhadar on Nitya Siddhas. Vaishnavas are not bound by karma. No. Vaishnavas transcend karma's hold. To birth like mortals, we are told. As Lakshman and Bharat came, with Ramchandra they played their game. Balaram and others too, in Krishna's world, their roles they do. They come and go by his decree to the eternal abode. They'll always be. Yadu dynasty, a divine play. With Bhagwan they find their way. When pastime cease, they return home to supreme abode. There they roam. So, Rajanath, Prabhu, I understood the Alamban aspect of Vibhav. Now kindly explain what is referred to as Uddip Goswami. Uddipan is that which causes Bhava to be excited or stimulated. Krishna's qualities, his activities, laughter, and the fragrance of his bodily limbs, his flute, bugle horn, ankle bells, coin and footprints, the places of his pastimes, Tulsi, his groups, auspicious times such as Ekadashi, Harivasan, and so on. These are all people. Krishna's qualities, guna, are of three types, related to his body, mind, and speech, respectively, kaik, mansik, and vachik. Age, Vayasa is prominent among the qualities relating to his body. There are three divisions of Krishna's age: Kaumara, Kauganda, and Kaishur. Kaumaram Panchamabdhantam Kaugandam Dashamabadhi Ashorashta Kaishoram Yavanam Shatata Param. Bhakti in the 2.1 COC. The Kaumar period lasts until the age of 5. The Kauganda period lasts from this point until the age of 10. And the Kaishora stage begins at the age of 10 and continues until the age of 16. The age after that is called Yauvana. So Bala, Kaumara means up to the age of 5, then Kauganda, then Kaishora, and after the Kaishora, there will be Yauvana. Navayauvanam cha, Vedesha Durlava Madurlavam Atmabhaktava, Govindam Adipuksham Tamaham Bhaja. So the Kaumara period lasts until the age of 5. So that's why Prahlad Maharaj said, Kaumaram Achare Pragya Dharman Bhagvataniha Durlavam Manasam Jalma Tadapi Adruvam Arthadam. In the realm of lies wondrous flow, children grow and moments flow. Komara period tender and pure, last till 5 innocence secure. Krishna is innocent during this time. Then comes Pogand, a playful phase from 5 to 10 in youthful haze, exploring the world with curious eyes, unveiling secrets and joyous surprise. At 10, Kaishora stage takes its hold, a blossoming journey, stories yet untold. From adolescence to sweet 16, a time of growth, vibrant and keen. And beyond Yavana, the age of youth, where dreams take flight, passions. So this actually, Krishna is undergoing all these stages. The Kaishora stage has also three divisions, which are called the beginning, middle, and end, Adya, Madhya, and Shesha. Among the bodily qualities, the conservation of beauty is predominant. Beauty is present when the bodily limbs are in proper proportion to each other. Clothing, decoration, and the arrangements of articles, including the hair and so on, is called prasada. Krishna has three kinds of Namshi, Venu, and Murli. Venu is 12 fingers long and as thick as a thumb, and it has 6 holes. The Murli is 2 hands in length and has 4-finger rope. Besides the hole in the mouthpiece, the Vamshi is 17 fingers long. Of this, there is a clear space of 3 fingers width at the tail. At the head end of the flute is another space of 4-finger width, which is also clear except for the hole for blowing, which is half a finger width from the end. In the middle is a space containing 8 finger holes separated from each other by a gap of fingers twin. The bouncy therefore has a total of 9. The conch shell that turns to the right and rests radiant in Krishna's hand is called Panchajanya. Through this Uttipana, the rati of the bhaktas awakens. And when it is directed towards Krishna, the object of rati, it becomes the very embodiment of Ananda. Rati is Taiva, and it alone transforms into Rasa. Come here tomorrow at the same time. Calculation on the subject of Rasa, we have darshan of Siddha Bhakula. Compare the way to darshan of Sri Jagannath and then return to that part. The same 26 chapter of the entire introduction to Rasa. So now, next time, we have this particular chapter 23, and that is also a very good chapter, chapter 27, and next time we'll have this. Short word, I'll let you know what page number. Uh, uh, so, very, very important book. Should never ignore this because actually, essence of all the books is present in this. The Guru used to like this book very much. Used to always appreciate it. Everyone should study Yoga Dharma nice. Uh, if you study Yoga Dharma, then Shuddha Bhakti will come. Otherwise, Shuddha Bhakti will never come. So, this particular book is a benediction for sadhakas. We have little time but want to understand all the topics. Then they should study Yoga Dharma. So, we'll be discussing chapter 27 next time, and the page will be 583. Page number 583. Note down 583, chapter 27. Thank you so much. We'll have a small discussion on Bhagavatam now.